You know, if you live in Florida, home protection isn't just about locking the doors at night. It's about defending your home against the sky itself. And believe me, that defense starts with the single most important barrier you have.
So let me just ask you this. When you're running down that storm prep checklist, are you remembering to look up? Because if you're not, you are probably missing the most critical piece of the entire puzzle.
I mean, think about it for a second. It's the one shield that's protecting your family and everything you own from that relentless sun, the pounding rain, and of course, those hurricane-force winds. And yet it's so often the last thing we think about, right up until it's way too late.
That's right. It all comes down to your roof. And today, we're going to build a super simple two-part defense plan for it, using some direct, no-nonsense advice from the pros who are out there working on Florida homes every single day. Okay, first things first, let's really understand the stakes here. Thinking of your roof as a defensive asset, well, that's not just a metaphor. It's a financial reality. In fact, neglecting it is one of the absolute costliest mistakes any homeowner can possibly make. Let's just talk numbers for a minute. The roofing experts we looked at say that simple, regular maintenance can extend your roof's life by a staggering 25 to 50%. I mean, we are talking about adding years of protection and saving thousands upon thousands of dollars in replacement costs down the line. And this number right here really drives the point home. A small, proactive fix today can easily prevent a $5,000 emergency repair tomorrow. The return on investment for just being a little proactive here is absolutely massive. And you know, the best part is, this doesn't have to be complicated at all. The secret is just a simple two-part strategy that's incredibly easy to remember. Protect and inspect. It's that simple. You protect your roof before the storm and you inspect it after. All right, let's dive into part one, the protect plan. These are the simple, routine things you can do to really fortify your roof long before a storm is even a little blip on the radar.
So where do we start? Your gutters. See, when they get clogged, that water has nowhere to go but back up under your roof and down into your foundation, which is a nightmare. So the playbook is simple. Step 1, get up there and clear out all the leaves and gunk. Step 2, flush them with a hose to find any hidden clogs. And step 3, and this is so crucial, make sure that water is being channeled at least 4 to 6 feet away from your foundation. Next up on the protect plan is your landscaping. You've got to maintain at least 10 feet of clearance between any tree branches and your roof. And this isn't just about, preventing a heavy limb from crashing down during a hurricane. There's another sneakier reason. And this quote from our source material explains it perfectly. Think about it. Constant scraping from those branches acts just like sandpaper in the wind. It slowly grinds away the protective granules on your shingles, and that dramatically shortens their life. It's this slow, silent damage that really adds up over time. And hey, speaking of those granules, finding a few of them in your gutters is totally normal, so don't panic. But what's the actual warning sign? Here is a fantastic rule of thumb from the pros. If you can scoop up enough of those little granules to fill a standard sandwich bag, that's your signal. It means your shingles are getting old and it's definitely time to call for a professional evaluation. So you've done your protecting. Now the storm has passed. This is when we shift gears from protection to inspection. This is part 2 of your strategy, the inspect plan. This is your playbook for the moments right after the weather clears up. Okay, but before you even take a single step outside, I need you to burn 2 critical rules into your brain. Rule number 1, safety is everything. Never, ever walk on a roof that is wet, windy, or might be damaged. And rule number 2, your most powerful inspection tool is already in your pocket. Yep, it's your phone. And here's why that phone is so important. Before you clean up a single fallen leaf or move one branch, you need to document everything. Take photos, take videos, get it from every possible angle. This before footage, this untouched documentation, is the single most critical thing you need to have for a smooth insurance claim. Now, from the safety of the ground, you can become a bit of a storm detective. It's pretty cool, actually. Wind and hail leave completely different clues. As you can see here, wind damage often shows up as missing shingles or a really clean horizontal crease where a shingle got bent back. Hail, on the other hand, is different. You want to look for dents on your metal gutters and vents, or what pros call bruising on the shingles themselves. Those are basically bald spots where the granules got knocked right off. And you got to remember, some of the worst damage can't be seen from the street. So after a storm, head inside and just look up.
Are there new brownish water stains on the ceiling? Is the paint bubbling or peeling anywhere? And if you can do it safely, check the attic. If you see daylight peeking through, well, you've got a breach. Wet insulation and that telltale musty smell are also huge red flags that you've got a hidden leak somewhere. So all of this brings us to a really critical point, knowing your limits. A do-it-yourself inspection from the ground is a fantastic first step, but you absolutely have to recognize those red flags that mean it's time to step back and call in an expert. Listen, if you spot any of these signs, your next move is simple. Put down the binoculars and pick up the phone. Active leaks, any visible sagging in the roof line, large patches of missing shingles, or signs of mold in the attic. Look, these are not DIY problems. These require a professional with the right equipment and safety training, period. And one final and really critical warning here. After a big storm, you have to be on high alert for what they call storm chasers. These are often out-of-town crews that just sweep in, start knocking on doors, and offer deals that are frankly too good to be true. Stick with licensed, insured, local professionals. You can and you absolutely should always verify their Florida license number online before you let them anywhere near your property. All right, let's wrap all this up and put these pieces together into your new Smart Homeowner Toolkit. These are the key habits that are going to shift you from being a worried homeowner to a prepared one.
So here they are, your 5 big takeaways. Number 1, document everything, before and after. 2, act fast. Call your insurance company right away if you even suspect damage. 3, make those ground-level inspections a regular habit. 4, always, always, always put safety first. And number 5, when in doubt, call out. A professional inspection is the smartest call you can make.
So, we're going to leave you with this one thought. Your roof works 24/7 to protect you, your family, and everything you own. The only question left is, who protects your roof? With this plan, now you do.